Okay, so this is the answer for number 3. Alright, here we go. So, small b, side b should have been 4.583. Did we get that? Then I use the law of sine to find angle C. So it's angle C that is 10.89 or 11 degrees, depending on how they tell you to round. So that was angle C. And then angle A is 49 degrees. If any of this is, you didn't get the right answer or you're not sure, let me know. I'll be glad to come by and help. Everybody good? Everybody done checking? All right, I'll leave this on. I'll leave this up. You guys are going to work now on 4. I'm just going to draw the diagram for 4. So let's discuss 4. So my angle, same thing. Draw your angle. What will you start with for problem number 4? You want to find, perfect. You want to find angle A. Once you find angle A, because once you're given 2 angles, you can always find third angle. Once you find angle A, can I do the law of sine? Yeah, because I do have. So start with that, find angle A, do the law of sine. So always slightly easier, you can jump straight into the law of sine. And then you can find one of the sides and then you can find the other side. For both of them, you have to use law of sine. For both the sides, you have to use law of sine. So go ahead and finish that up. Okay, I'll go ahead and put up the answer for 4. And after 4, we will just discuss 6 and 8. But for now, let's take a look at 4. If you're still working on 4, please continue working. I'll leave this up for... So you have, the only missing angle is 70 degrees and the 2 sides are 0.37 and 2.096. Again, please ask me. I'm not hearing any questions, so I'm assuming everybody's getting it right. If you're not getting what I'm putting up, please ask me. All right, how are we doing with problem number 4? Does anybody have questions? Okay, so like I said, can I remove it? Anyone? Did everybody finish checking? Okay. Like I said, we're just going to discuss 6 and 8. So let's go into one at a time. So let's look at 6 and tell me, draw the diagram. Tell me what method you think you will use. It doesn't have to be law of sine and law of cosine. Just to give you a hint, it can be something else also. So we're all looking at 6. We're not solving, you're just going to tell me what you think. I didn't even draw the diagram because when I was calculating my angle, I saw my angle to be a 90-degree angle. Everybody good with that? Which means I don't have to resort to law of sine and law of cosine because those are mostly used for oblique, which doesn't mean you cannot use it. You can still use law of sine and law of cosine. It's just that I'm assuming most of us are comfortable with using SOHCAHTOA. So what do we have here? I'm going to put this as 90 degrees, angle C, and angle A as 35 degrees, and the other angle B as 55 degrees. And what else do I have? I have sides, the hypotenuse is 7. So I have this side missing and this side missing. I can use SOHCAHTOA because I can pick one of the angles. Let's say I pick this angle. With respect to this angle, this is the opposite side, so I can do sine 55 degrees equals opposite side, which is small b over 7, and that way I can solve for b. And then side A, this is b, and this is A. Side A, I can just use my Pythagorean theorem because it's a right angle triangle. So the minute you find out it's a right angle triangle, you can resort to what you already know, what you're comfortable doing. There is no need to do law of sine and law of cosine. Not that there's anything wrong, it's just that I feel it's a little more work, it's something you've learned just now, so you can go back to doing what you already know. Everybody good? Okay. What about, like I said, we're not calculating, you just want to discuss it. What about 8? Can we all look at 8? Just look at it, before even you draw the triangle, just look at it, and what I notice is I have been given only 3 angles, no side at all. So I know I definitely cannot do law of cosine, because in law of cosine, either I need all 3 sides or at least 2 sides. I don't have even one side. And is it even possible to calculate a side with all 3 angles? Not really. I cannot. How? But I need at least one side for me to write my proportion. I cannot write my proportion just with the 3 angles. So remember, the problem with 3 angles is I can construct similar triangles with different side measurements. I can have another triangle, a smaller triangle, with this same angle measurement, x, y, z. Remember, that's how you do similar triangles. I can have the same angle measurement, 75 degrees, 60 degrees, 45 degrees. I can do the same 75 degrees, 60 degrees, 45 degrees. They can have the same angle measurement, but the side measurements can be different because the side measurement, so these are basically similar triangles. So A can be similar triangle, but I cannot find any of the sides. So no, I cannot find even one side. I need at least one side to do my law of sine. And definitely law of cosine is not possible, therefore this one has not enough information. Okay, so I just want to discuss that. 9:20. I promise I'll stop the usual time. Let's just do one word problem for in law of cosine, then I'll stop. There's one more at the back, but we won't do that. Let's just do one, and then we'll stop. It shouldn't take us too long. It's not a difficult word problem. The only thing is there's no diagram given, so read it and let's draw the diagram and see what they're asking for. So let's all look at 9, and then I will stop after that. Okay, we have to be a little careful about reading. So I kind of quickly drew a rough sketch. Your sketch probably looks completely different. Obviously, our sketches cannot be the same. But basically, I drew the two trains, T1, T2, I'm calling it. I'm calling the station as S. It tells me that the two trains make an angle of 125 degrees with the station. So these two the tracks make a angle of 125 degrees with the station. Because these are the tracks, right? These are the tracks for it to go to the station. Is everybody okay with this diagram? Like I said, diagram a lot of times is the main thing. Even if your diagram looks different, as long as you made 125 degrees between the two lines that lead to the train, you're good. Okay, then it also gives me some numbers. It says the first train leaves at an average speed of 100 kilometers per hour. It doesn't tell me how much distance it has traveled by that statement. It says so train 1, going up to station 1, it is traveling at 100 kilometers per hour. Train 2 going from station, train 2 going to station is traveling at 65 kilometers per hour. So it's giving me the speed, it's not giving me the distance. Do I have the distance? I'm hearing a yes. What do the rest of you think? Do I have that distance from train 1 to the station, train 2 to the station? It is traveling for how long?
It's going to be 200 and 130.
Perfect. It is so it is giving me how much time it's traveling, so it is giving me the time. If I have the speed, I have the time, I just have to put in the number. So I do have that. So train 1 to station it's traveled 200 kilometers. Train 2 to the station is 65 plus 65, 130 kilometers. Okay, everybody good with the diagram? What law do you think you'll use? Perfect, great answer. It's an SAS because I have two sides and an angle. So use SAS, that means you will use a law of cosine. Okay, I'll let you guys finish this up. So I'm going to put this as small s because it's opposite the big S. Or you can use d square, I don't care, whatever. Yeah. again, don't subtract the 2. You can put this whole thing in the calculator. You don't even have to kind of do it. Just put this. There's no variables on this side. You can just put the whole thing in the calculator. That'll give you the s square or d square, whatever you're using. And then remember to find the square root. How's everybody doing? Like I said, this is the last one we're doing, so if you are done, you can put your work away and we can work on something for the next hour. And if you have questions, please let me know. I'm not yet assigned the homework. I'll do that soon.
Are you going to post it on that?
Sorry? Oh, let me stop.